Welcome back, everyone, to Tapper Sack as we are on the Omnipath on another wild and crazy adventure. This time I am joined by my friends Davy and Jason as we travel to find the most tappable card in all of Magic. This time around, I have specifically chosen a select few heroes or villains from the Magic the Gathering universe, specifically Planeswalkers, to see how my friends react to them. I will say going into this video that I have learned a lot about my friends' preferences, and I will leave it at that. Alright, and away we go. This is a softball for you guys as we enter in. I'm gonna say tap or sack.
Come on.
Come on.
Is this a warm-up? This is obviously a tap.
Yeah. We're softballing here. Okay, what about Liliana is tappable material despite all of her criminal behavior and history?
No, I was talking about the zombies at the bottom, dude.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Me too.
That's true.
Yeah, come on.
I'm so sorry. I did muddy the water here. There are many figures to react to.
Yeah,
So
you didn't specify.
We're not sacking Liliana. We are here for the zombies. Both zombies?
Yeah, fuck it. Sure.
What?
I think it's like, dude, she's a big baddie, and she'll remind you of it. But I do think she'll have those vulnerable moments where she's like, oh, okay, maybe I'm being a little too much. Exactly.
I have a feeling that in terms of her dynamics, it's like, no, only I can be mean to this person. Like, you can't be mean to this person, but...
Exactly. That's exactly it.
Yeah.
That's the way.
If you're mean to them,
Yeah. No, that's my job to be mean to them. Yeah, no. I feel that, yeah. Okay, so that's like an easy, like, universal tap, obviously.
Yeah.
It only goes downhill from here.
Oh. Tap
or sack?
Well, we did talk about shadow daddies. It's a shadow babies, ethereal being.
Yeah, mysterious. Can't quite get a read. Can't see. The eyes are the window to the soul, and they're so true. Yeah.
I got a sack, and I'll explain why.
Oh yes, please. The floor is yours.
I'm terrified of those talons. It gets heated, like we're feeling it. And then a simple little playful scratch in the back, I'm dead. I'm too old to be risking that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
20-year-old Jason, we do what you got to do, man. You know.
Yeah.
But 36, I don't know.
All strong points that makes me think, wow, I agree, sack. But honestly, Nightmare Muse, I do not want to be in a relationship where right off the bat it's like I'm gonna be plagued with nightmares, even just being in the vicinity of them. Not really
dude,
what I'm looking
sleep's
for.
the last place I feel safe, so.
Yeah.
Don't bring that negative energy over here.
I'm awake and I have to worry about getting cut up by nails, and then I go to sleep and I'd be like, oh.
And I'm quite literally getting
By the way, babe, you're gonna have nightmares. It's a guarantee. Good night.
Oh, come on. This is a tap, 1000%.
Yeah.
My Dino Queen. Here we go. Let's go.
Dino is included.
Okay, but like, does that include the dino, or like?
Here's the problem I'm already seeing.
Okay.
Like, is she just wanting to like tap? Because I might try and fall in love with her and then be like the king of dinos,
Is this a situation where like I'm in a relationship but I like the dog more than the person? Like, oh man, I'll be so upset if I break up because I can't see the dog anymore.
Sack, because I just want the dino to be my friend, and if I can't have the dino, I can't have anything. Look at that face. She's like,
I will become her dino.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she would literally murder me because all I would do would be singing. So I don't want to be murdered by her. So my response is still sack.
Yeah, I'm sacking.
Okay.
It's the brute like aura and thingy, and I don't know. It's.
Yeah.
It looks like he's not having a great time. Like he's angry, and like if I joke around a lot. So like if you're always angry and like not able to,
I think he's an intense guy, nonstop.
Yeah.
He wakes up screaming.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah. He's got road rage like in all the time.
I'm tapping. She looks like a bad woman, and I like that. And there's a dragon in the background, so
Oh shit! Are we talking about the dragon though?
We could talk,
Hey, if
Davey.
Donkey
We
can
could
do it-
talk about whatever we want. Donkey.
There's also
No.
tentacles. What is going on in this photo?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, her bottom half is tentacles, if I recall correctly.
Oh, I don't know. If I
Yeah,
can do that.
she's
I'm
half
sorry.
octopus. You know, I
Okay,
think
that.
something like that. You know, like she's looking at me like I'm probably her next puppet or meal, and I don't
Yeah, I'm
really
good-
know what
that-
our intentions are with myself, and I'm just like,
Hmm.
sure, if I'm into that.
See, all that I'm fine with. Bring
I was
it
gonna
on.
say those sound
but
like
yeah,
pros to me.
yeah, I'm cool with that. But the tentacles, man, this is like a pass. But like, ask me on a bad day, and see what I say.
Catch you when
Yeah.
conditions are
That's my
not
final
perfect,
answer.
and it could be a tab. Honestly, I was like an auto tap on this, and then I saw the tentacles even when I was making this, and then I took a walk. I thought about life. I thought about who I am as a person.
How was that walk?
Very, very informative for me as a person. And I will say it's still a tap for me.
Sticking to your
Very
guns. I love it.
nice.
Respect.
I'll expose myself on this channel. It's still a tap for me.
Sounds
Oh, yeah.
good.
Tap or snap.
1000% tap. Ooh, yeah.
Davey.
Zach.
Davey. This is a hard nut to crack.
Zach.
Yeah.
All right, I want to hear the tap.
But has Davey sacked everyone so far?
I think, other than the zombies with
Other
Liliana,
than the zombie. Okay. All right. She likes some decaying flesh. That's cool.
which we will discuss that
Yeah.
after class.
But we're again with the angry person, It's
But Chandra's just angry right now. Chandra is not an angry person. Well, I'm sure she gets angry, but she's also very
Yeah.
she's the spunky one.
She might be angry at the right person. Like I feel like, okay, we're at a bar. Someone disrespects me, like heavily, not something I can kind of pass. I feel like Chandra's gonna be like, I'm sorry, what did you say? And I'm like, oh shit, babe, thank you so much. Like, that's when I think
The whole
Chandra's
bar
the
gets burned
funniest.
down.
yeah.
Well,
I mean,
she's a passionate
I don't
lady.
know. I don't know. I'm not. It's not cutting it for me.
Okay, I have more. I'm just learning so
So
much.
Davey has higher standards than we do. Whatever, it's fine. Yeah.
Or I've dealt with more toxic people than you do.
Oh no.
Maybe. Yeah.
No, silver lining. Davey, we're gonna figure out. We're gonna find Davey the
Yep.
perfect card by the end of this.
It's gonna be the one that both of us are like, hell no.
It's gonna be the one that
Yeah.
we automatically go like disgusting, and Davey's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
There's some redeeming qualities here.
I am weird,
Yeah.
so we shall know. We shall see.
Well, I've got a few
Yep,
trap
alright.
cards in here, and if they end up being a reverse trap on me, the more the merrier.
Right.
Tap or sack?
Oh,
Zach.
I'm sacking.
Wow, why?
The age gap.
Yeah. I got a sack. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. I mean, I think I would tap in selfishly to be like, I don't know, maybe like a
You tapping?
Yeah, or like a sugar mama
You-
situation. I'd be like, I don't know. In return, I'd have to like change her Wi-Fi password constantly because she would forget it. But like,
Oh yeah, or her phone password.
yeah, she's like, I'm locked out again. I'm like, that's okay. Like, if that's the extent of it. I also think she wouldn't really have much expectations, other than like I would have to listen to her, which is fine. I'm not saying that's like a chore.
But like maybe she's got so much experience, she would expect you to level up your game and
Oh, yeah, I have to be
lead her.
Yeah, dude. What if she tells me
And-
to fold my laundry?
Yeah, or like to rate. Yeah,
I'll gladly fold laundry, and then you bounce.
but then we have to fold laundry, but also like help her with technology and also put away the laundry and probably like I don't know some other shit. Know how to cook.
Yeah,
Am
I can't do that.
Am I an old
That's-
lady?
Yeah.
Huh?
I think, am I an old lady? I do all those things. All right, we don't have to examine that further.
Is this you?
This isn't about me.
Oh, this is you.
All right, we've
Is this why you're taking it so offensively?
we've talked about Giant too much.
Yeah.
Jace,
Oh
Nope.
shit.
the mind
Nah.
sculptor.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nah.
universal sack. I have
Yep.
very strong opinions about Jace. Even when I added him, I was like, son of a bitch. But I want to hear what you have to say about Jace, and then I will rip this man to
Mind
shreds.
control.
Yes.
That,
Like,
yeah.
is that gonna be actually me, or are you like gonna nah? My brain, mine. Nope. Mm-mm.
While Jace does do a lot of good, I do think there's a little bit of me complex in him as well, and I ain't into that.
I think he's just gonna, I think even if he doesn't do mind control, which, like, honestly, never good for a relationship, but even, like, low bar, like, we're gonna get into an argument, and then he's gonna be like, I'm losing this argument. Let me erase her mind real quick, and then I'll tell her
Mhm.
that, you know, this is how she
It's
feels
ultimate
about
his
it.
gaslight.
you know?
He is the
Oh my
ultimate
god. He looks like
gaslight.
he's the king of gaslight for sure. So much toxicity emanates from
Oh
this
my
guy.
god. Okay.
Yeah.
This is okay,
Mhm.
yeah. This is your first boyfriend, or this is your first partner that you had when you were young, and then it's always like you're on and off again, and then as you like get older, you're still on and off again, and it's
He
like
just shows
Oh
up.
my god.
all of your
Back from saving the world, babe. What's up? I'm different this time.
yeah, and then you're like, okay,
Oh
And
yeah,
then-
because it's Beach Jace that show up at your door.
Yeah. then there's astronaut Jace, and there's Bloomberg
Oh, yeah.
Fox Jace. He just keeps coming up, different iterations. Yeah, and then all your
Oh,
friends
I
are
love
like,
it.
why
I
are
love
you
it.
back with him? And you're like, well, he said he's different this time. And it's like, is he different, or did he tell you you're different and that he
Or it's
wiped
Mr.
your
because
Bill
his
mind?
Rossi is
hair is
fun.
different this time.
Yeah,
Hair's yeah.
He cut his hair. So...
he cut his hair. He's different now. He's mature. He used to be
Yeah.
completed, and now he's not. Like, yeah,
Uh-huh.
no,
Uh,
okay,
I'm the one to complete him again.
yeah. Universal sack. I
Oh my god, yes.
okay. Wow, I'm so good. I'm so glad that we all agree.
Ooh. At least the tentacle's not hers, so
This is true. The tentacle is more prominent, but we can confirm it's not hers.
yeah.
This is-
I'm gonna tap.
okay.
I'm curious, so that's enough reason for me.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued. I'm curious. It's one of those YOLO moments. I'm tapping in. Final answer. I don't know
Okay.
anything about her, but I'm
Yeah.
tapping in.
I think maybe that's part of the tap appeal. It's like, ooh,
Right. Yep.
Davy.
I can tell by
Back.
Davy's silence. It's yeah.
You heard it here first, baby. We're
Oh,
tapping.
was it a tap?
Was
I
it
didn't
a
hear it.
tap? Was
No,
it?
no, I said sack.
I thought so. Yeah. Yeah.
I got.
Don't worry, Haley. We'll get her.
Someone's gonna get her.
Okay, somebody come get her.
Can we just show a Cabal coffers and be done with it?
That's
Yes,
true.
please.
They throw in a cabal cover that has 0 humans to
And then,
interact with.
and then
and
we'll go
Davy's like,
back to Planeswalker. Yeah.
Yeah. Tap or sack?
Oh, she looks too young. Sack.
Sack.
This is
She's mono white.
this is like an
What do you
auto.
expect?
This is an auto tap for me. She's a baddie. She's an absolute baddie, and not in a morally corrupt sense. I'd just sit there and be like, babe, you slash away at all those Eldrazi. That's so great. Babe, I love that for you.
She's very
Fair.
cool, and I like that for her. I kind of want her to be my bestie, though.
Okay. That's fair.
Like I would like to go on coffee dates with her and like talk about how she slain and
Yeah.
freed her kingdom and everything. That would be something I'd be like, oh my god, girl, yeah, let's
Okay.
go. But nothing more than that. A really true platonic friendship.
Yeah.
Yeah, she seems like a homie for sure.
Yeah,
So
I wouldn't even be her type, honestly.
We don't know. What is her type?
Kaito?
What? No. Well, he's gotta go. That's my narrative. He's gotta go. Because I'm here.
tap.
Zach.
She seems like a baddie. I'm into it. Yeah.
Again, she is a baddie, and I want to be friends with her.
That's cool, and that's fantastic. And then like
Yeah.
she could tell you how terrible I was at tapping.
No, I think she's very respectful, and she wouldn't do that. She's probably
Well,
also
that-
too busy,
Yeah.
you know, traveling.
Well,
the
you guys can like have
multiverse
coffee and
Mhm.
then you can be like, oh, I heard you like, you know, you're with my friend Jason. And she's like, yeah, I don't know, he's a nice guy, but you know, yeah. So she wouldn't be mean about it. She would dance around it a little bit. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Probably be
Nice
a little
guy,
bit
but I don't-
awkward, and
I
then
don't
she
think
would
I'll
just
call
go
him
through a
again.
wall and be like, okay.
Yeah.
I agree that I think Kaya is a great friends with benefits in the truest sense. She'd be like, we cannot develop feelings for one another. And then she would actually be like, no, for real, I'm not going to develop feelings. Like,
Yeah, but
there's
see, when someone
different-
says that to me, I'm gonna,
Ooh,
because my brain's like bet,
okay.
and then it's just yeah. So she better not say it to me, or else. That's
Mm-hmm.
when she'll have the coffee with Davey and be like, things were great until he got weird.
Maybe if we did catch a little bit feelings, you know, and she was like, oh, okay, I gotta go, bye.
Yeah. Oh my god, that is so true. And then she'd be like, I was honest and said the minute he catches feelings, I'm out. So she's also not the baddie. Like, I think it's two honest
Mhm.
people who, you know, just misfired. Yeah. But tap for sure. I should officially
Tapping.
declare. Yeah, 100%. Davey?
I'm sacking. I can't.
Is this it? Did we find it?
Yeah, is this the one?
Is this the
No
one?
eyes. Look at those hands. What the fuck is
Yeah,
going on with all those? I hate bugs too. I don't like bugs. Like no.
So I'm
The
hearing-
Yeah,
thing
this
is,
would not feel
no.
good. This would not feel good on my body.
No, I don't want that. No.
I'm hearing there's a chance.
Yeah.
So you're saying
Oh.
there's a chance here. Yeah, this is
I can't even find anything redeemable.
This is
like-
clearly a
Nope.
trap card. This is clearly.
Are you sure, Hailey?
I don't know. You know. All right. Let's
Yeah.
talk
Don't
this
you
out.
like the feeling of things crawling up on you?
I don't know. Maybe if you're into like sensory play, yes.
So how does it feel to kiss a bug? Is that
polyamorous
You know who would tap?
relationship?
Grist?
Who?
Everyone on Fear Factor.
Joe Rogan.
That's some Fear
Joe
Factor
Rogan
shit
is
right there.
tapping.
Yeah, Joe Rogan. This is for Joe Rogan right here.
Joe Rogan.
oh
Don't say I never did nothing for you. This one's for you,
Yeah.
I have no idea who that is.
and you're better off for it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Good.
Just know he's the kind of guy that would be into this. So you're probably someone you
Joe
don't
Rogan
want
would
to
be
know.
into Grist,
I don't want to
so-
meet him. That's
Okay.
fine.
Yeah.
I'm happy to be in the nut know.
In the unknown. Yeah.
Yeah.
In the
Yeah.
unknown.
I gotta agree. There's too many questions about Grist that I don't actually want answered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Maybe. All right, I'm gonna break the fourth wall here, video. YouTube audience, anyone who's watching, like, by the end of this video, if I don't get Davey to tap somebody, I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself.
Yeah.
I've failed.
Davey will have to come back
I
until
it's just
I
a
guess
we tap
so.
someone.
every
I
time.
guess so. I'm gonna be like the most boring platonic person on your show.
Davey has a trail of warm, dead bodies behind him. Just like, nope, nope. Nope.
No. Mm.
Sack.
Sack, but here's why.
Okay.
He is too good of a soul to just tap and bounce.
And be destroyed by James. You're the toxic one in this scenario now.
Yeah, Karn
Corrupt him.
is such a good soul. He means well for everybody. He would want love. I would just want a quickie.
Mm.
And I can't do that to Karn.
Mm.
I gotta for him, I must sack.
It's
Mm.
and that's selfless of you.
Yeah.
Mm.
I would hurt Karn, and I don't want to hurt Karn.
Karn is the individual who, like, you connect with on Tinder and then you say hello and he goes, I can't wait to meet up, and you're like, what? Wait a minute, I said hello.
We just started talking, dude. Like, calm down. Maybe
What are you talking about?
he'd be attached too easily too, and he's gonna
Yeah.
become clingy and obsessive, and you know, never want to leave you alone. And oh my god, no. It's okay, confirming my sack.
Kind of what happened to Jaira. So I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
You
and
know,
he's
but
gonna
it's,
be like,
but
I
if you
want
think
to
about it,
be
it's his father's fault. Urza. This goes back to daddy
He's
issues.
got daddy
Yeah.
issues. I was just gonna say that. He's
Oh.
gonna say
Karn
hello.
for
Yeah.
sure has daddy issues.
He's gonna
Oh,
meet
yeah.
you and be like, I can't wait for you to meet my dad. And you're like, what? And then he's
His
also,
head got chopped off by Yawgmoth,
Yeah.
but I keep it in my fucking mantle. Yeah.
it's also Urza. And you're like,
Oh.
the war criminal? And you're like,
The war criminal? Yeah.
is your dad?
Mm.
Tapper sick. This is a curious one.
Again, bestie.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
I kind of really want to be her friend. Like,
Okay.
tell me about your research. Tell me
Hmm.
about your neat little interests. We can yap about it for like an afternoon.
Yeah, I'm with Davey. I'm a sack, but not for lack of attractiveness, but it just no.
The vibes and
The vibe, yeah.
the vibes, and
Okay.
again, not my type, but she could be a really
Yeah.
good friend.
Yep.
Friend zone.
Yep.
All right. I'll be honest, it's a sack for me. I have a very elaborate narrative. There are 3 M's in life. There's mother, there's mommy, and then there's mom. And this is a mob. She's gonna show up in her minivan with orange slices, with her son. And then I feel like her son, she's gonna have a weird Macaulay Culkin vibe where he's gonna be like, the whole time, be like, I love my mom more than you. I'll be like, okay, dude, this is a different relationship, but alright.
She's probably also going to be a bit too nurturing. You know, maybe that's not
Too
something
much.
you want in that kind of situation. You know.
It's not gonna be with me. I'm not
I
gonna
feel like she's gonna try to make me read, and I ain't having that.
Yeah, magic cards are so hard to read. That's enough.
Tap or sack, Davy.
Ooh,
Tap
yeah, Davey, what's up?
Or sack. I'm sorry, Davy. Could you repeat that a little louder for everybody?
Ha!
In the back,
We
please.
found it.
It's so fucking obvious. Well, I mean, yes. So good nails, good eyes, face guard. Oh. But
All of that last point totally just blurred out with audio. You were so excited by Soren Markov.
yes, a little bit psycho.
Is that that's a plus? Is that number 4? A little.
Yeah,
psycho.
we've established. Haley and I have established we're cool with a little psycho.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. We
Yeah.
already made that metric, but all of our psycho levels were still too high for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we finally have a tap. I can retire. I think we might still have more to go, but you know, that's a personal
Yep, yep, yep.
victory.
Oh.
I forgot that I specifically chose this Nissa.
Okay, so not the Innistrad Sword Markov, but Frog Nissa makes the cut. Okay,
Yeah.
sure.
Sometimes I just forget how funny I am, you know?
Tapping, taking the risk that it's like the Princess and the Frog scenario, where a little kiss is gonna actually turn into Nissa. I will risk it. I'll risk it.
Biscuit for the biscuit.
I didn't even
Tap.
think of that.
Yep.
That is a great argument.
Yeah, and if
Very
not, then
good.
everyone can be like, "Damn, that dude fucked a
Kissed
frog."
the frog.
You know.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
Yeah.
Davey, what do you think about Frog Nissa?
Zach. Not in. I love frogs. I think they are
Yeah.
super cute and funny, but not on me. They're far away.
Davey doesn't want any warts. Okay.
And also, I'm not gonna try my luck into kissing her, and hopefully she turns into Nissa because I have shit luck.
Honestly, I was gonna tap, but I didn't have a good enough answer like Jason had, so I'm now gonna steal that answer. I'm gonna take that chance. I was just gonna tap Frog Nissa, honestly.
Take that chance.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm gonna take that chance.
Yep.
Yeah, what if it turns into, Elf Nissa?
Team Frog Nissa. Oh, come on. It's a tap, 1,000 times tap. I don't even care. Argument over. If you say sack, I'm done. Like, it's my thick boy, Nicol Bolas. Everyone who knows me, I'm tapping this dude all day. Let's go.
Okay. I have
Final
my
answer.
answer, and I had an answer. My answer does not change, but I have a narrative for that now
Okay.
that Jason has spoken. I'm sacking because I want Nicol Bolas to stay for Jason. I think that Jason does not want to share. And I don't want
Let me
to
just.
get into that, so I'm just like, you know what, Jason, you go, guy. Go get it, king.
So a lot of people think that in this fan-made picture, it's me and my singer fighting Nicol Bolas, but really we're about to tap him together.
Yeah, you're courting him.
Yeah, so
Then he'll have
100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just getting ready to get down to business, you know.
yeah, so I'm all in with the God Pharaoh for sure.
Wow,
Yep.
I was also gonna tap, but I can't stand in the way of true love. I also have to sack.
I
Wow.
appreciate you. That's friendship, everybody, and that is the
Yeah.
moral of this game
Of this
right
whole
here.
game is that you
It's friendship.
is friendship. Yeah, I don't want to.
Edit this later. Edit this later. And that's why I'm not doing Soren, so Davy can have him.
Yeah,
Yeah, so it'll look like-
nice.
post. Yeah.
It'll look like I did it first. Yeah.
Oh, fuck you.
I can't do that.
I appreciate you both.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. No, it's without.
Look at, dude, he's even making the. He's even. That's for me. He's even making the
Mhm.
heart. Yeah, like,
you could say that.
come on.
You could squint
Yeah.
and say that. That is the
Oh.
end of our slideshow. We have gone through our
Oh.
Planeswalkers. I now have to ask, who had the biggest big tap energy for you? This has been a very black and white experience. I already know what everyone's answer is going to be, but I will start with Davy. Davy, which Planeswalker had the big tap energy? BTE, baby.
I don't know. Maybe the only one I wanted to tap.
Frognissa, right.
Yep.
Definitely. No, Soren Markov. With the lethal face card, very neatly trimmed nails and
Mhm.
clean nails, and good eyes. A little bit psycho, you know, just to keep you on edge. Has a sense of style too, you know, knows how to dress and to impress. Yeah, very definite. Good tap.
Jason.
My boy Thickle Ball Ass.
Has to be. We
You
can't
know,
stand
that
in the
was
way.
yeah, there was just no contest. It was getting tough there. There's a few, but then when you popped him in there at the end, it was like, yeah, I mean, come on.
I had
yeah.
to put him at the end, or else it would have clouded all other cards for you.
Oh yeah, it would have. Yeah, if he would have been like one of the first, I'd been like, why am I still here?
Oh yeah, you'd
Yeah,
be like, I gotta go after 5
You
minutes.
did well.
There's just
Yeah.
an empty screen where you are. Jason had to leave.
Yep. Yeah, it doesn't even matter
Yeah.
anymore.
It's
yeah.
just Davey
Nicol
saying
Bolas
no
for
to
me.
everybody.
Yep, exactly.
Okay, last time I did agree on the Tapper Sack. I'm gonna put in my wild card. It's the Wanderer for me. I love a bit of mystery. You know, she's there when I need her. She's gone when, you know, I need some time to be by myself. She's a badass. She is a mommy. She's not a mom. She's not mother. Liliana's gives mother vibes. I'm here for the Wandering Emperor. Even if she's mono white, you know, sometimes you need balance in your life. If I'm a mono black meanie, you know, I need something to kind of like anchor me. So I'm not saying
Fair.
I do think Soren and Nicol Bolas are all top contenders, and they're going on to the MVP list along with the previous cards.
I didn't talk about also, but the fangs. The fangs.
See, nah, it's
The
still
chicklets.
a no for me.
It's a checklist. Dragons have fangs, though, right?
Dragons have fangs.
Different.
Yeah, but sometimes you
different
risk
fangs, yeah.
things for love. I'm not in love with Soren, so you know.
So true.
Yeah.
Love makes you
Yeah.
do crazy things, and after
Yeah.
you learn,
Like I said, I see the red flags. I just ignore them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I must thank you both for taking this crazy journey on the Omnipath with me as we find the most tappable card in all of Magic. I have a lot of food for thought as I continue this journey, but I thank you
Nice.
for your very,
Wow, it was-
very objective opinions on these cards. Gives me a lot to mull
Yes.
over and think about, so I must thank you.